Boston Red Sox vs. Colorado Rockies. Betting trends: Colorado has a 2.72-1 56.3% run line record at home, and Boston has a 16-21 43.2% RL record in interleague games this year. I'll wager on the Rockies to cover the run line tomorrow. The Red Sox have little experience against black and don't hit left-handers as well as righties. On the heels of a series sweep to Los Angeles, Boston is a vulnerable ball club, especially without one of its top arms on the mound. The Rockies could also be boosted by the return of former NL MVP Kris Bryant, who last played on June 2nd due to rib and oblique injuries. Colorado has covered the run line in 5 of its last 6 games prior to Monday night's action, while Boston is 1-5 RL in its last 6. With these recent hot streaks in mind, I'll wager on the home team to cover tomorrow evening in Denver. My team pick is Rockies run line, and my total pick is over. Houston Astros vs. Oakland Athletics. Houston is 5-2-4-8 overall this season. The Astros are in second place in the American League West Division. They are a half game back of the Mariners for the top spot, and they are also 4 games ahead of the third-place Texas Rangers. Houston is 3.5 games back of the Royals for a wild-card place, too. The Astros have lost 4 of their last 6 games coming into Tuesday. Oakland is 40-62 overall this year. They are in last place in the American League West Division. The Athletics are 13.5 games behind the Mariners for first place in the division. Oakland is also 16.5 games behind for a wild-card place. The Athletics have won 4 of their last 5 games coming into Tuesday night. The Astros and the Athletics are both starting pitchers with very little experience on Tuesday. Houston will send out Jake Bloss, who has started just 2 games before Tuesday night. The Athletics will start Osvaldo Bido, who has been primarily used in relief. Neither pitchers have standout numbers, and it will all come down to the offenses, which Houston has the better of the two. The Astros have the best batting average in baseball, and they have the 9th most hits. This will translate into much more chances that Oakland can produce in this game. Take the Houston Astros minus 1.5 runs. In their last game, the Astros lost 4-0 to the Athletics on Monday, July 22nd. Houston struggled to find timely hitting as they did collect 8 hits, but they couldn't drive any runners in. Spencer Arrighetti pitched 6 innings, and he allowed the 4 runs and 7 hits in defeat. In their last game, the Athletics defeated the Astros 4-0 on Monday, July 22nd. Oakland scored 3 of their runs in the 3rd inning. Miguel Andujar hit a double which scored a run, and the Athletics added another due to an error. Hogan Harris threw 6.2 innings, and he allowed 7 hits, but he never gave in to any runs. His 7 strikeouts were key in the win for Oakland. The Astros have been one of the best hitting teams in the sport this year. They have the best batting average with .261, and they are hitting .259 against Oakland this year. The Astros will put up the runs, but the Athletics have struggled all season long. They have struck out the second most times, and they are hitting just .195. Take the under 8.5 runs. Los Angeles Angels vs. Seattle Mariners. The Los Angeles Angels have been struggling at the plate this season, as they are 24th in the sport with a .686 team ops, while averaging 4.02 runs per game. The team has been aggressive on the bases as they are 7th in the majors with 85 stolen bases while being caught 35 times. Catcher Logan O'Opp has been hitting well as he has a .801, 0-1 ops with 14 home runs, 42 RBIs, 43 runs scored, and 1 stolen base on 3 attempts. The Seattle Mariners have been brutal offensively as they are 28th place in MLB with a .666 team ops while scoring 3.83 runs per game. The team has been doing decently hitting for power as they are tied with the Cincinnati Reds for 11th place with 112 total home runs. Catcher Cal Rayleigh has been the team's most productive hitter as he has a .717 ops with 20 home runs, 61 RBIs, 40 runs scored, and 5 steals without being caught. There is a sizable difference between these 2 starting pitchers in their last 7 starts. Jose Soriano is 3-3 with a 4.17 ERA and a 1.17 WHIP in 41.0 innings of work, while Logan Gilbert is 3-1 with a 2.22 ERA and a 0.68 WHIP in 48.2 innings on the bump in that span. The bullpens are also showing a significant gap as the Mariners are 11 with a 3.71 reliever ERA, while the Angels are all the way down in 27th place with a 4.61 bullpen ERA. All in all, go with the Seattle Mariners to pick up a win here. Take Seattle Mariners minus 1.5 runs. Jose Soriano has been struggling according to his Baseball Savant page as he is in the 12th percentile in hard hit percentage, 16th percentile in average exit velocity, 31st percentile in walk percentage, and 31st percentile in strikeout percentage. He throws 5 different pitches: sinker, knuckle curve, fastball, splitter, slider, and his fastball has been hit the most as hitters have a .342 batting average and .605 slugging percentage against it. Soriano has faced the Mariners twice this season and is 1-0 in 12.0 innings and gave up 5 runs on 12 hits with 2 hit by pitches, 6 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Logan Gilbert has been pitching incredibly well this season. When diving into his baseball savant pages, he is in the 90th percentile in walk percentage, 84th percentile in ZERA, 81st percentile in whiff percentage, and 73rd percentile in XBA. Gilbert has a 6-pitch arsenal: fastball, slider, cutter, splitter, curveball, sinker, and his splitter has been his best pitch as hitters have a .082 batting average and .164 slugging percentage. It will be interesting to see how he changes it up after facing them in his most recent start. These offenses in the last 30 days have been scoring just enough to get to the over here, as the Angels are averaging 3.96 runs during their last 23 games, while the Mariners are scoring 3.5 runs in their previous 22 games. With runners in scoring position throughout the season, they are doing well at keeping the inning going as Los Angeles is 19th with a .325 team on base percentage, while the Mariners are 16th with a .326 team on base percentage in those at-bats. Go with over 7 runs in this game as the better bet. San Francisco Giants vs Los Angeles Dodgers. San Francisco is 48-52 entering the series against the Los Angeles Dodgers as the Giants drop 2 of 3 to the Colorado Rockies. San Francisco is slashing .243/.313/.391, which ranks 15th, 13th, and 18th in the majors, while on the road are slashing .233/.310/.386. Against the Dodgers this season, San Francisco is slashing .258/.327/.439, while against NAC, Conforto is 1 for 2, Matos is 1 for 2, Wisely hits 1 for 2, and Soler hits .333/.333 abs. Los Angeles enters its series against San Francisco with a record of 5-9-4-1, which is first in the NL West, while the Dodgers are coming off a 3-game sweep of the Boston Red Sox. LA is set to start right-hander Landon Knack, who's 1-2 with a 3.23 ERA, while in his last start, he went 4.1 innings, allowing 3 runs against the Diamondbacks. In his career against the Giants, he's 0-0 with a 1.93 ERA. As a pitching staff, LA has a team ERA of 3.76, which ranks 6th in the MLB. Los Angeles is coming off a sweep of the Boston Red Sox as the Dodgers are starting to play great baseball, and the Giants are struggling, so this is a good spot to take LA on the ML. The Dodgers' offense have had success against Hicks, who struggled in his last outing as he gave up plenty of hard contact, which is a concern against the Dodgers lineup, which hits well. As well, LA is 3-0-1-8 as a home favorite, while the Giants are 14-19, so look for the trend to continue. Take the Dodgers money line. The over is a good spot in this game as both Knack and Hicks struggled in their last outing, while both offenses have had success. This season, San Francisco is 5-3-4-4-3 in hitting the over, while on the road 2-8-1-9-2 in hitting the over, while LA is 5-1-4-8-1 and at home is 2-8-2-1. Meanwhile, this season, in the 9 games they have played, the games are averaging 11 runs per game, which helps the case for the over 8.5 runs.